With Election Day over, many are reflecting on what this new leadership might mean for the financial future and the country. While elections can stir strong emotions, it's important to remember that historically, markets have been influenced more by economic fundamentals than by which party is in power. As this chart shows, while the stock market has fluctuated under presidents of both parties, the S&P 500 has trended higher over the long term, no matter who's sitting in the Oval Office. Over the past 70 years, the stock market, as represented by the S&P 500, has advanced under every administration. The stock market has generally trended higher over the long term, regardless of which party holds the presidency. This dynamic U.S. economy has consistently produced successful companies, contributing to economic strength under various administrations. As my mentor in the financial services industry taught me back in 1987, there's never been a stronger economic engine on earth than the American economy. And he warned me never to bet against American innovation, entrepreneurialism, and a drive to succeed. Factors like earnings growth, economic conditions, and technological advancements can have far more influence on the market performance than political changes. Your investment strategy should align with your goals, your time horizon, and your risk tolerance, not just the outcome of a single election. Elections do have influence on business sentiment, fiscal policy, taxes, and consumer confidence, and each of these can have an impact on how the stock market performs. But it's important to keep perspective. Company earnings are what drives the stock market. After all, stock prices are simply the present value of the future stream of earnings that a company can produce. Companies will continue to strive to drive earnings higher, and that's good for all investors. We will continue to closely monitor how the new administration's agenda might impact areas like tax policy, regulations, government spending, and deficits, as well as corporate competitiveness. Market reactions to political shifts can create short-term volatility, but these fluctuations are usually temporary. As always, the key is to stay focused on your financial goals. Sudden moves in response to short-term events might be more detrimental than beneficial. We're here to help, and to help you navigate any uncertainty while pursuing your overall financial strategy. Over the course of the summer, and as recently as last week, we made modifications to our investment portfolios based on the great performance that we've had year to date. One of the basic rules of investing is to buy low and sell high. Therefore, with the market continuing to march to new all-time highs, we're continuing to rebalance through the end of the year, and we will be harvesting gains, selling at market peaks in order to protect your investments from any sudden downturn in the future. Simultaneously, we look to harvest tax losses, although losses are few and far between in a year like this. We've reduced exposure to buffered ETFs due to their capping, which limits their ability to participate in the upside market growth that we've seen. We've added alternative assets and alternative trading strategies, which provide low correlation to the stock market. This type of diversification has served us well over the past 37 years, and we expect it to provide better diversification for us in the future. In addition, we've rebalanced our portfolios by reducing exposure to mega-cap stocks and increasing exposure to mid-cap stocks, which are less expensive based on price-to-earnings ratios. We expect good returns in 2024, so don't be surprised if your taxes are a bit higher this year. While I personally prefer to pay as little tax as possible, I'm always happy to pay taxes if it means that my portfolio went up significantly. If you have any questions about how current events could impact your investments, or if you want to discuss your financial strategy, feel free to reach out to my team. As always, thank you for the trust and the confidence that you've placed in us for so many years.